out them bushes hiding and playing and capping. On April the 20th, you was skinning and grinning from ear to ear. You was happy to tell the world about the 3.2 pounds that you helped Ryan Garcia come in overweight with. Now that he done tested positive for 4 PEDs, now you want to head for the hills and go quiet like you in Dubai somewhere. Well, I'm going to tell you, Floyd, wherever you at, what me and the world want to know is, we know you was the middleman to Ryan Garcia's victory, but what we want to know is, are you the middleman to the steroids?
Ryan Garcia's B samples have been tested and have come back positive. Now, Dan Raphael's tweet about people being ignorant and not knowing how the test procedures go and it's going to take a few days, maybe into next week for the results to come out, made me say, I'm going to sit back and wait. I'm not going to listen and take note of all of these posts talking about how the B sample is positive and such, like people jumping the gun. I'm going to wait a few days and then I'm going to go back and check what's going on. After waiting that couple of days, coming back and checking what's going on, I'm seeing that these people were right. The B sample has come back, it's tested positive, and now it's all going on. Dan Raphael tweeted about it. Michael Benson tweeted about it. Michael Benson's tweet, I'm going to read that one because it leads on to a message from Ryan Garcia's legal team. So here's the tweet, which reads, Ryan Garcia's drug test B sample results from the Devin Haney fight have reportedly now also come back positive for ostarine, just as the A sample did. He also put out another clip saying Ryan Garcia's, this is all on Twitter by the way, he says Ryan Garcia's legal team have now issued a statement after his drugs test B sample results from Devin Haney fight also came back positive for ostarine. They say he has done a hair test which has come back negative and believe he's a victim of supplement contamination. Now, the statement from Ryan's legal team reads, Ryan Garcia is committed to clean and fair competition and has never intentionally used any banned substance. Soon after being notified of his positive test, Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected and shipped to Dr. Pascal Kintz, the foremost expert in toxicology and hair sample analysis. The results of Ryan's hair sample came back negative. This is consistent with the contamination and demonstrably proves that Ryan had not ingested ostarine over a period of time, the only way he would have had any advantage whatsoever in the ring. Ryan has voluntarily submitted to tests throughout his career, which have always shown negative results. He also tested negative multiple times leading up to the fight against Haney. All of these factors combined with his ultra low levels of samples taken on April the 19th and 20th brackets in the billionth of a gram range, we'll get back to that, point to Ryan being a victim of supplement contamination and never receiving any performance enhancing benefits from the microscopic amount in his system. We are certain that one of the natural supplements Ryan was using in the lead up to the fight will prove to be contaminated and are in the process of testing the supplements to determine the exact source. That statement that I just read is from Ryan Garcia's legal team. Now, Twitter is going crazy. You've got drug experts, PED experts, left, right, and center coming out making claims, especially one Victor Conti. Now, Victor Conti, I don't know if you've ever heard this name, but Victor Conti had to serve a bit of jail time. I think it was about 3 or 4 months back in the early 2000s, 2002, 2003 type times, because he was part of this scandal over on the west coast of America, which was called the Balco scandal. BALCO standing for Bay Area Laboratory Cooperative, which apparently Victor Conte formed, and a few athletes such as Marion Jones and Barry Bonds and a few others got caught up in the scandal where they were found to have performance enhancing drugs in their system, illegal ones supplied by Victor Conte. He then served time, done his bit, came out, reformed character, built a company called Snack, which he claims provides performance enhancing drugs that are legal. He is an expert, so-called expert in the field of performance enhancing drugs. There are some that are legal and there are some that are on a banned list. The ones that are on a banned list, he is totally against nowadays, and the ones that are not on the banned list, he helps his clients benefit from them. So he is making all these claims, making statements and so on and so forth. Another person making claims is a Angel Heredia Hernandez. He is also an expert in the field of doping and anti-doping and such like. He has said hair sample results are correct that could only prove an involuntary doping case, but where are his supplements? They came back negative of Osterine and his samples positive. Osterine hair testing is not as effective as hair testing for clenbuterol. Keep that in mind. So he's implying that hair testing for this particular drug ain't no good. So everything's going on, it's all kicking off. This is a clip that's going around the internet right now.
The commissioner of boxing, what was one thing you would change?
Imagine a boxing league where you could do steroids.
It's a lot. It's a peak time for Ryan right now. It's peak. And it's only getting worse because adding on to all of this, this guy is getting sued by Logan Paul.
This was Ryan's response by saying I'm killing kids. Dog, I don't even know what you're talking about. You don't have my number, I don't have your number, and yet you continue to lie. This is why we're suing you for defamation. You are so stupid. Promise 1,000 employees, dog. We're a multi-billion-dollar business. It's not just me, so we're certainly not going to let you come in here and damage the company for attention. And by the way, the suit we're filing is in Texas, so there's a mutual combat law. If you're feeling some type of way, you want to duke it out outside the courtroom.
You got Logan Paul offering you out, my G. Donny's getting hit from all angles. It's a madness right now. It's all kicking off. You can imagine Devin Haney's made his statements talking about, obviously, he still wants the fight to be reversed, stricken off his record as a loss, seen as a no contest or whatever it needs to happen. And to top it all off, we've got Bill Haney making a bunch of videos going at Ryan's parents, stating that Floyd Mayweather, are you the one that helped Ryan get the PEDs? It's crazy. It's a lot right now. It's a lot. Is Floyd's reputation in tatters? I don't know. Does this go against, because Floyd was always against doping. He's always wanted, remember that stuff? Remember when Floyd was going on about Pacquiao getting Olympic style tested because he didn't believe that he was drug free? That was Floyd's claim. And now look at what's going on now. This is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to keep a close eye on it. I'm going to see what happens. Keep reporting on it as new developments happen. Yeah, this is crazy, man. It's crazy. But to be fair, I don't even think there's going to be no great long ban for Ryan. These guys don't get banned, like no extensive ban. If they're in the UK, if you're in the UK, you'll get some long bans. But outside the UK, in America and that, 6 months, he'll be back out here fighting. He'll be back able to fight in about 6 to 8 months, in my opinion. But as I said, I'm going to watch this space and see what happens. And I will see you in the next video.